kind of just came up with the idea first and put it into prototype and built that.
You can never walk through a stream or river in the Chesapeake Bay area and anything more fashionable than a pair of galoshes and a camo suit. Over the past few years, the Chesapeake has just gotten dirtier and dirtier.
Well, what if we could think of something to teach people how to recycle things?
We came up with what we thought in general was the best solution.
I would definitely actually see how far we could go with this project.
The sky is literally the limit.
Make some virtual noise.
Hi everyone, my name is Liza Manfred and I am an educator here at Kid Museum.
And I'm Dorothy Jones Davis. I'm the Executive Director of Nation of Makers and a longtime member of Kid Museum.
At Kid Museum, we see the world with the mind of a maker. This view is guided by our values: curiosity, creativity, collaboration, and compassion. We nurture this mindset with every single young person we serve. We work with them to become empathetic and persistent problem solvers, teammates, and change makers. A lot of them are watching right now. Yes, we're looking at you, middle school makers. When we work together, we can create extraordinary change. Dorothy, tell us about Nation of Makers.
At Nation of Makers, we work every day to help build a world where everyone has access to the tools, technologies, experiences, and knowledge they need to make anything. We are so thrilled to collaborate with Kid Museum on projects to help grow our maker movement. And I'm excited to partner with you here now.
To me, a maker is someone who uses their creativity and their imagination and thinks outside of the box to make something that's unique that might even help the world one day.
For me, a maker is someone who embraces the process of creation.
I think a maker is somebody that is helping the community and themselves in a positive way.
And a maker is someone who's constantly adapting their approach to things and constantly trying to make what they are creating better.
A maker is someone who invents something.
Wherever comes to his mind, he makes it.
A maker is really someone who just pushes the boundary of what's possible.
A maker is someone who transforms things.
Welcome makers, welcome students, families, teachers, neighbors, and partners. I wish we could be together in person for this special celebration, and I am optimistic that we'll be able to get together again soon. For now, I'm counting on you to make some noise wherever you are, because tonight it is my honor to welcome you all to our 2021 Invent the Future Challenge Summit. The Invent the Future Challenge is one of our region's largest maker challenges. It combines science, technology, engineering, and design. And this year, 700 of you middle school students working in 125 teams from 25 schools and supported by teachers, families, and our community joined the challenge. The goal of the Invent the Future Challenge is to invent new solutions to a big, important question. What will you make to protect life on this planet?
That is a big question. And from what I've seen behind the scenes, these makers were up for the challenge.
Totally. These makers, all of you, have learned about the engineering design process, how to code on microbit, 3D modeling, and fabrication techniques.
To do this kind of making, you also have to be super curious. You need to collaborate, and you need to think creatively to solve problems. I know it can feel challenging sometimes, especially in a year like this one when we have to do it all online. That really takes an extra dose of persistence and perseverance.
You said it. These teams have been working on their inventions throughout the school year. And over the past several weeks, schools have hosted virtual showcases where teams presented their inventions to family, classmates, and judges from across the business community. Tonight, we're celebrating all this hard work.
And we will be announcing Invent the Future Awards to 20 teams who have demonstrated all those traits I mentioned earlier. These awards reflect the maker journey. They include ideas, process, and presentation for starters. We'll also announce several awards in several special categories, including the Pepco Sustainability Award, plus Innovative Technology, Local Changemaker, and Persistence Awards. We'll celebrate award-winning projects for social impact, innovation in 2020, power to the people, and finish with our Mind of a Maker Award.
I can hardly wait, and we know you're eager to find out too. So let's share our first batch of awards, the Idea Awards. These are presented to teams who were most original and innovative in developing solutions to protect the planet. And the Idea Award winners are Pollution Grabber, Chesapeake Bay Watershed Health, Contaminated Soil Solidifier, and Cotton Fiber Alternative. Congratulations to all of the Idea Award winners. And now, I'm going to introduce you to our partner for the Invent the Future Challenge, Montgomery County Public Schools. We are so grateful for their shared vision to help empower students to invent the future and for their enduring partnership in this annual challenge.
Now, we'd like to turn it over to the MCPS Superintendent of Schools, Dr. Monifa McKnight, and Scott Murphy, Director of the Department of College and Career Readiness and district-wide programs. They've been key partners in bringing Invent the Future Challenge to schools across the district and have a few words of inspiration for all of us.
We are so proud to partner with Kid Museum for the 4th year of the Invent the Future Challenge. And we are so proud of all of you, our students. By participating in the challenge, you've built amazing skills. Skills like perseverance, creative problem solving, and working with others. Students who participate in the challenge show big gains in perseverance, critical thinking skills, and collaboration. They also show an increased interest in STEM. In fact, employers identify these exact skills as what they are looking for in their employees. So for any future employers who are watching this now, these kids are ready. Our teachers also get so much out of this program. As part of Invent the Future Challenge, teachers take part in extensive professional development, where they get to experience designing and inventing firsthand. Extra thanks to all the teachers who led teams as part of this year's challenge.
Maker learning engages students in a way that cannot be taught in a textbook. Hands-on maker learning encourages our students to think deeply about a problem and come up with solutions. That's why our partnership with Kid Museum is so important to us. Together, we've been able to provide powerful maker learning experiences to students across MCPS, putting first in line students who are most often overlooked or left behind in STEM experiences. To all the students who participated this year, you faced a double challenge. You tackled this Invent the Future Challenge question, and you had the real-life challenge of virtual learning. With all of these changes, you've demonstrated how resilient and persistent you are. All of you, our students and our teachers, took on these challenges, worked hard, and succeeded. There is no doubt in our minds that you can take on anything you set your mind to. Congratulations to all of you, our students and our teachers. We are so very proud. Thank you.
Hi there everyone, my name is Inlin Xu and I am a technology teacher at Montgomery Village Middle School. When students participate in the Invent the Future Challenge, they become global learners. They start tackling the world with the engineering process and are able to see problems differently, not as obstacles, but rather problems that can be solved with the power of collaboration and engineering design. When I coached this year in the Invent the Future Challenge, I noticed that my students blossomed in ways that I never would have imagined in a traditional classroom. By putting them in a situation where they are designing their own solutions and letting them free with so many different tools and even be able to do hands-on learning and prototyping, I got to see creativity and solutions that I would have never even thought of.
I want to give a shout out to Mr. Nagel because he made it possible for my school and my family and my teammates.
All the other teachers that are here with us, they've helped us and encouraged us. I don't know if we could have done it without them.
And she also held the meetings and took her own time as a teacher to actually help us out and participate in this competition.
Invent the Future Challenge, on paper, is a STEM challenge with digital engineering in its backbone. But what I really see is a bunch of young inventors beginning to blossom and come up with skills that they're going to be used for the rest of their lives.
It is great to hear directly from Mr. Shu about his experience in the challenge and how it's had an effect on the kids who have participated. Today, we also want to honor all the teachers and parents who have supported these teams over the past many weeks. We salute you all. I am here in the Kid Museum Fab Lab. The Fab Lab is where we practice our 3D modeling and digital fabrication skills. It is in a Fab Lab like this that we can create a whole different set of prototypes. You know, this very video stream is a prototype too. We couldn't assemble in an auditorium for our celebration like we have in the past. So we decided to try something new. That's how the maker process works. Since we're talking about process, I'd like to set us up for the next 2 sets of awards, starting with the Process Award. To help us do that, we're extremely pleased to welcome County Executive Mark Elrich and members of the Montgomery County Council.
Hello, I'm Mark Elrich and I'm the County Executive for Montgomery County. Montgomery County is thrilled to be a part of the Invent the Future Challenge. To all students who have joined the challenge this year, your creativity and innovation are an inspiration to us all. We cannot wait to see how you will reinvent the future.
Hi, I'm Councilmember Will Jawando.
I'm Councilmember Evan Glass.
I'm Councilmember for the 3rd District, Sidney Katz.
I'm Councilmember Nancy Navarro.
I'm Montgomery County Councilmember Craig Rice.
I'm Council Vice President Gabe Albernaz.
I'm Hans Reamer.
I'm Council President Tom Hucker.
I'm Andrew Friedson, District 1 Montgomery County Council Member.
I know what it means to face big challenges.
I also know that no matter the challenge, it takes creativity, collaboration, and compassion to solve it.
These are the same skills that you developed as part of the Invent the Future Challenge and that you used to create your amazing inventions.
We are so grateful to every one of the 150 teachers and leaders who supported this year's teams.
To the 700 students who participated, we are proud of each and every one of you.
With seasoned, problem-solving innovators like you, we know we'll be in great hands for the foreseeable future and for many years beyond that.
To celebrate your problem-solving and innovation skills, we are delighted to introduce awards in 2 categories, Process and Presentation.
The Process Award goes to teams with inventions that have gone through multiple stages of the design cycle to optimize their design, build new skills, and work with teammates.
And the Presentation Award celebrates how teams communicate their ideas, both in sharing their concepts with an audience, as well as through their constructed prototype.
And now, the Process Award winners are Air Pollution Eradicator 2000, Micro Alert, BTP Biodegradable Tree Planter, Oil Spill. On to the Presentation Awards. The winning inventions are Modular Tiered Agriculture System, Water Purifier, the WCC Water Collector and Cleaner, Saving Nemo, Helping Dory, pH Auto Solution Tester Appliance, and Microplastic Robot. Congratulations to the winners of the Process and Presentation Awards. Welcome to the Woodshop here at Kid Museum. This is one of my other favorite spaces. When I'm surrounded by tools and materials, I'm reminded about how much I love to make stuff. When I pick up a drill or a saw or even a needle and thread, I feel like the possibilities are endless. The innovation this year has been so inspiring. From the clean water savers to the forest fire buster designed to put out wildfires. It's incredible what you've all been able to make. The innovation doesn't start or stop with your projects though. You and your teams were innovating from the first Zoom meeting. During a year when we reinvented so much, like how we interact, how we collaborate, and how we celebrate, you were right there making it happen. We know this was challenging, and you still made it happen. You are here now, so let's celebrate innovation in all its forms. Give yourselves a round of applause. Now, I'd like to introduce someone whose career is all about creative, innovative solutions, Mr. Sam Alamehu. I've had the pleasure of working with Sam because he is on the board of directors for Kid Museum. When he's not generously helping Kid with our projects, he leads the development of sustainable city parks that incorporate waste management, renewable energy, insect farming, food production, water and metal recycling, and light manufacturing within a circular economy. This job sounds so cool to me. I'm happy now that you can meet Sam too.
I did not choose the line of work. The line of work chose me. For me to be able to see the damage that waste was doing into a city that I loved forced me to come up with solutions from around the world that was fit, custom tailored, customized for that specific environment. But also seeing what we are doing to our environment allows me to come across communities of innovators and leaders that have allowed me to join. You will start to see some companies coming up with truly transformational technologies to be able to create truly sustainable and nature-based products, plastics that could truly biodegrade, seeds and fertilizers that come from nature itself. Sometimes we just have to listen to nature. We have to learn from its blueprint and to be able to adapt solutions that are part of it. The future of this planet depends on our ability to innovate. I'm thrilled to be celebrating with you all today. And now, on behalf of Kid Museum and all our partners for Invent the Future, I would like to extend thanks to the volunteer judges who shared their time, feedback, dialogue, and support of our students throughout the school showcases. The opportunity you created for students to learn from you and make their projects better was invaluable. To our partners whose staff member joined our judging teams, we could not have done it without you. And the inventions the teams created are better for your participation. Having the support of these volunteer judges and these business partners is just one way we can all work together to create a community to support the next generation of inventors and innovators. I am also honored to introduce the next 4 awards. The Pepco Sustainability Award celebrates a creative and thoughtful approach to integrating environmentally sustainable practices.
The winner for the Pepco Sustainability Award is Breeze Energy.
The Innovative Technology Award goes to the team that demonstrates innovative use of robotics, coding, and electronics in their design.
Winner for the Innovative Technology Award is Fire Drone.
The Local Changemaker Award is for the team whose solution most thoughtfully and directly affects the issues of our region.
Winning the Local Changemaker Award is Chesapeake Bay Dam Project.
And the Persistence Award celebrates a relentless commitment to the iterative design process.
And the Persistence Award goes to Extreme Firefighters. Congratulations to each of the winning teams.
Congratulations to all the winning teams. And congratulations again to each and every one of you who participate. Keep making, keep inventing. The world needs you. Thank you.
Dorothy, I am feeling inspired tonight, and what really strikes me as especially important this year is the enthusiasm and excitement of our students and teachers. They are so passionate about their inventions and so excited to share them with the people around them, and it's that enthusiasm that's what I love about making.
And did you see the breadth of the projects that they created? There was so much diversity in the types of things that they wanted to create and the ways that they saw to invent the future and make the world a better place.
And that's not easy. I am always so impressed when students are able to invent something new, and it can be so challenging. When you are making or tackling new challenges, what are your strategies you use to take on those challenges?
I think the first thing that I think about is that I'm not the only one, right? Like, I have a community of people around me that help me. So whether it's my parents or whether it's my friends or my other people that I work with around me, you know, there's lots of people that are here to help me out.
I couldn't agree more. I love turning to the people in my life and my colleagues and my friends, and especially when I'm facing something challenging, I always feel like they're able to teach me something new, and they're able to show me new ways to tackle something, and I'm just really grateful for that.
To everyone watching tonight, what do you do when things are especially challenging and you need some inspiration? Text a friend. Come on, let's inspire each other.
Now, we're so proud to introduce our final batch of awards. First up, we have the Social Impact Award. This award celebrates empathy, compassion, and originality in approaching an issue that will improve lives. Winner of the Social Impact Award is Solar Distillation Household Device.
The Innovation in 2020 Award recognizes a team that innovated to address real problems that have been caused by the COVID-19 pandemic.
Winning for Innovation in 2020 is Hand Washing Timer Detector.
The Power to the People Award goes to the team whose design makes it easy for others to get involved in a social or environmental cause.
And the winner for the Power to the People Award goes to Animal Free. Congratulations to all the winning teams.
You know, Liza, this year has been a really, really challenging year, and I think it also illustrates how important the maker movement really is. Did you know that in 2020, between March and November, makers made over 48 million pieces of personal protective equipment and medical supplies?
Wow.
And it's not just like big scale makers, it's everyday makers, people all in our communities, people all around us. Even students like you.
That is why making matters. Those are true makers, and so are you. And that brings us to our final award, the Mind of a Maker Award. This award celebrates an invention that embodies this worldview, applying curiosity, creativity, collaboration, and compassion in working towards creating global change. And the winner of the Mind of a Maker Award is BioEarth. Congratulations to BioEarth for winning our Mind of a Maker Award, and to all of the middle schools represented by our award winners.
That was the final award, but not the final announcement tonight.
You are right. I feel like we need a drum roll or something. Thank you. Tonight, we're super excited to announce that every winning team in this year's Invent the Future Challenge will be receiving tickets to Six Flags. The tickets are good until January 2022. So you can head to the park when it feels safe and when you are ready.
And every kid who participated also will be treated to lunch by Lido's Pizza. We'll send your teachers a gift certificate for a personal-sized pizza just for you.
And we will email your team leaders a 2021 Invent the Future Challenge certificate for each one of you to celebrate your contributions to protecting life on the planet.
Before we roll, one final round of thanks to our Invent the Future Challenge sponsors and supporters, Comcast, Pepco, Six Flags, and Lido Pizza. Thanks to all the businesses and community partners who support the Invent the Future Challenge, and all of those who support Kid Museum all year long.
Thanks to our partners at MCPS, to our county leaders, and to all the teachers and parents who led the teams this year. And finally, thank you, the middle school makers who created these remarkable inventions. You did this in an already challenging year, and you rose to the occasion. Let's have a great big maker community round of applause for our students tonight. Text them and high five or elbow bump when you see them next. We are so proud of you.
And whatever you do, keep making. The world really needs you.
Keep inventing. The planet needs you.
Thank you, and see you next year.
You guys are so impressive.
I am so proud of all of you
I remember like the first time we met, there wasn't a single camera on, and now look at us.
All of our teams, they came up with ideas by themselves, inspired by their own passions and things that have happened to them, and we're so proud of them. They make me just want to cry.
I want to compliment all of y'all on your teamwork during, once again, strangest school year ever.
It makes it more powerful to work on something that's personally meaningful to you, and I could really see that enthusiasm.
Wow, amazing presentations. Really honored to participate in this.
You are learning to think critically about solving problems, and you are going to need to use those skills for the rest of your life.
You did an awesome job. Literally incredible.
And thank you so much to the Kid Museum.
Congratulations, y'all.
So we're mostly actually focusing on just larger bodies of water that people mostly go to, because we're focusing on the issue of microplastics. So we want to go to places where people will technically have a lot of litter and plastic.
Well, I like clothes. I have quite a few, and I just wanted to have a good footprint on, like, I don't want to have a bad footprint on the environment.
That's awesome. I've been doing this for 5 years now, and this is the first time anybody's talked about cotton production.
We have solved the effects of global warming. Kind of. We've made a fire drone invention. I know it sounds kind of dangerous, but let me explain.
So we really like animals, and we care a lot about animals. We both really like otters, and we wanted to create something that could help animals affected by oil spills, so we decided to do that.
So you see here, fishes are dying from too much algae, which is very sad. Bum, bum, bum. And this is why we should care more about the fishes and sea life that is being blocked by the algae.
This has been a unique experience to do Invent the Future Challenge on Zoom, but somehow we've managed to make this a communal group team school-wide effort. It's pretty awesome.
On the app, there are 3 different tabs. The first is your stats, which shows the amount of energy you have used in the past day and over the past week.
And then we'll pour the contaminated water, and then we'll pour the contaminated water with chlorine, and then you get your fresh water.
It's basically
very cool.
A drone-like thing that it serves 2 functions. One would be just reconnaissance and getting surveys and data from polluted areas.
I think our invention can make a difference because it could help less animals get hurt and killed, so it can so that would mean more animals, which would mean a better habitat and ecosystem and food chain.
The microbit will detect the shaking and warn us to slow down to drive more efficiently.
Algae blooms are a huge problem all over the world, as they block sunlight, take away oxygen, and create toxic chemicals.
Kevin led the research. He couldn't catch any butterflies, so he researched them online instead.
Well, we figured out that the heat from the sun by itself might not just be enough, so we added a metal pad on the bottom.
I took the corn husk, and this is a dried corn husk, and as you can see, it pulls apart very easily, and I eventually pulled it apart more and more, and I started rolling it together, and eventually I came to this, which is the sort of thread-like thing, and I put that on a needle, and I sewed it onto a cotton shirt.
Team is trying to solve wildfires, a pressing problem that has killed many animals, plants, and has even destroyed homes and killed humans.
The box cycle might be a small invention, but it is a big step in the right direction.
It's small inventions like these that make the biggest difference in the world.
And we would definitely want to actually build this. I think it would be really fun.
Again, thank you everyone for being here, and let's go.